doctor was at lunch. And, they couldn't let it happen until he was in the room. And so the nurses held my mom's legs together for 15 minutes. I came out in black and blue, had a hematoma on my chest for like 20 years. Yeah, but I made it. I was born to my father, John, who was a high school teacher and a high school basketball coach. And he was that guy. He was just so cool and supportive and always like that. And my mother, she was from Arkansas, and she didn't, married and was a housewife, and then got bored and was a secretary, and then they found out she was really intelligent, which she was, and she was very introverted. But she became one of those hidden figures. She was like a computer scientist for the Army on the Fort Leavenworth. There was Leavenworth, and then there was the Fort. And I would say, what do you do? She goes, well, I program war games and scenarios. So, it's kind of crazy. But that was my mom and dad. And I was also born into a family with a sister. I had a sister, and she was born 4 years before me. And I mean exactly 4 years. Her birthday was also May 29th. So when my parents brought me home, and just little old baby me, I was treated by a very resentful and pissed off sister who no one was there to spend her 4th birthday. Our relationship never got any better. It didn't. But that was okay. I was that Midwestern little baby kid.
Yeah.
But some of my very first memories are about music. And the one that really sticks out in my mind was when I was a little toddler, and I'm in the driveway of my neighbor's house. It's a gravel driveway, and I'm just standing there. And all of a sudden, all the kids are playing all around, how they do back when they used to let just kids roam in the streets and stuff. And these kids were playing, and this one kid comes up and just hands me a transistor radio. And out of it was coming the most glorious, angelic, amazing sound. Oh, yes! I wanted to be in there. That made me feel so awesome when I listened to it. I fell in love with music. My parents had a great record collection, back in the 60s. And there was also the television, Ed Sullivan Show, lots of live acts. I watched everything I could. But nothing quite had the effect on me as that Saturday morning cartoon, The Archies. I was way into The Archies. Yes, it was, Archie and Betty and Veronica and Jughead. But no. I knew it. I was going to grow up and be Reggie.
Woo!
Yeah, something back in my mind, something about Veronica, but I didn't. I was just obsessed with Reggie and rock and roll and playing the guitar, and I went out to my garage and found old badminton rackets. And I was like, that is a guitar, absolutely. So I would, play, and I would gather all the neighborhood friends together and come on, we're gonna go play Archies, and I'd get my mom's pots and pans and wooden spoons, and I'd count off and say, 1, 2, 3, 4, sugar, oh, honey, you are my baby girl, and you got me. Yeah, they were never as enthusiastic as I was. No, but one day it finally happened. I was 8 years old, and I had worn out all the badminton rackets. And one day, my father brought home a for real guitar. It was It was a 1969 Stella by Harmony guitar, gorgeous. My sister.
Oh, snap.
Please. Oh no, my dad said the guitar teacher said I was way too young, my fingers would bleed, I would stop. Please. Finally, after bugging him a lot, my father said, okay, the teacher said, you can play the guitar, but your fingers are going to bleed and you're going to stop. I said, well, all right, I'm just going to try. Oh. I went and I took lessons. Now, the guitar teacher, he was kind of intense. He had been a big band leader. He'd been this great guitar player, but then there was a fiberglass factory accident and he lost all the fingers on his left hand. He was a little upset. And but he learned to play right-handed. And he was very stern. But he taught me my first song. That was a song, and I knew it. That was a song. 3 chords was a song in any kind of music. I was ready. I was ready to write a song. I just didn't, I was, 10. I didn't know what to write. So my mom used to take me to the library, and I'd go into the children's section, and I found this little children's verse of, poems for kids. And I found this one that I really liked, and I took like just the one little verse and I put it to those 3 chords, and I had written a song. And I couldn't wait to play it for, well, my family, they weren't interested in me at all, but my grandmother was. My grandmother was my mother's mother, lived in Arkansas. She was so warm and sweet and loving and kind to me, especially with my guitar. And she would always listen to me, so I couldn't wait to go down there. We were going down there more often lately. And I knew I was so excited to play my song for her. So we went down, and we were all having dinner, except my grandmother, who was in the bedroom. And they all said, oh, go play for Grandma, after dinner. And I couldn't wait. I said, Grandma, I've got a song I made up for you. And it goes like this. The good little sheep run quickly and soft. Their colors are gray and white. They follow their leader, nose to tail, for they must be home by night. She loved it. And then she said, Missy, they called me Missy back then. Missy, when I die, will you put that in my casket? No one had told me she was sick. No one even mentioned the word cancer. And so, a few weeks later, when she did pass away, I came back down and I wrote those lyrics out. And I gave them to my aunt, who put them in her casket. And then I felt it for the first time. It was this kind of longing, this sadness, this loss. I'd never felt that before. And all I wanted to do was just feel better. And somehow playing made me feel better. So I got home and went out on the porch of my my house back in Kansas, and I sat on the porch one evening, and I started to write a real song from my heart. I used the same chords. But this time I put that loss, that sadness, that yearning into it. And this time I did write a song. That with my friend. It was my very, very first song. It was now 6th grade. And they came into school and they told us, we're going to have a 6th grade band and we will teach you whatever instrument you want. Oh, yeah, this was going to be great. They said you can go down into the auditorium and just go pick out your instrument. I was ready. You know what I wanted to play. The drums. Come on. They told me girls don't play drums.
Oh.
What do girls play? That is not nearly as butch as the drum. Oh, wow. Really? Yeah, oh.
Whoa.
Let's see what I can do. Girls don't play drums. Well, I was home one day when one of my best friends, who I would be singing My Lonely as a Child song with, called me on the phone and said, there is a talent show in town. It is the Leavenworth Plaza talent show. And we are going to sing your song. I said, okay, come on, let's do that. So we entered the talent show, and we even got to be one of the finalists. We were not first place. We were not second place. We were not third place. But we were a finalist, and we got a finalist trophy. Come on. Can you see it? I knew. I was destined. This was going to work out. This thing. But what happened was the guy who put the talent show together. He told all the acts, hey, if you want to be in a variety show with me, it's going to be the Bob Hamill Variety Show, you can sign up.